Greetings all you maniacs of minds on our grinds. Welcome back to another Warframe weapon showcase. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Ripkas. I don't ever see these things, and I decided it'd be a good time to highlight them. Anyway, the Ember ins and outs will come soon. I just wanted to highlight this really cool claw weapon. Anyway, here's the build. So, this is basically every single melee weapon that I have. I build like this. Why? Because I'm used to seeing levels over 100, this kind of build is what you need to take them down quickly. Now, if you don't do that, you can replace Weeping Wounds with more critical chance or another element or what have you. And if you don't have Weeping Wounds, you can do that anyway. So Condition Overload for the main damage, and then the critical damage, and then the viral with the dual stats, because this thing doesn't have the best status chance, but Weeping Wounds takes care of that. I'm using Malicious Raptor because it's the one I prefer for claws. I have all the claw stances. I've tried them all. Malicious Raptor is my favorite. So the standstill combo is this. They'll lift enemies up into the air. The move forward combo is this. And keep in mind that all the claw stances, in their combos, they guarantee slash procs. I don't know why. It's cool that it does that, but all the claw weapons are super heavy slash weapons, so innate slash doesn't really matter, I guess. The move forward block combo is this, and then the standstill block combo is this. I mostly just use the standstill non-block combo, so I just do this. Now, with Blood Rush, you're not going to be red critting with these weapons, unless you are doing some funky things. So yeah, you can see how quickly that absolutely destroys. So, just for clarity, let me actually put on Naramin and make sure it actually gets put on. No, it didn't. I don't know why that happens. Sometimes I have to do this. There we go, there's Naramin. And then I'm going to do that again, but this time I'm going to be able to keep my combo. So you can see how they perform at full combo. Weeping Wounds maxed out, Blood Rush maxed out. Basically what I'm used to seeing. Now, I will do a more in-depth video of some of my other melee weapons. When I actually get around to it, I'm going to do another video on my Zal Nakana. Because someone wanted another video on it, and I'm going to do that. But I'm going to show it against level like 200s in a disruption. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is how it performs, like this. Yeah, you can see this is... I know I'm not red critting, but these weapons do not give a fuck. The bleeds are numerous, and they are very, very potent. So I don't know why I don't see these. Maybe it's because they're not the Vanka Primes, and it's the only claw weapon people think to care about. But really, there's a lot of good weapons in this game if you just give them a little bit of attention. Also, I have to do this right now because it's driving me crazy. There we go. So, I'll get back to more information on this in a second. I'm just going to do my normal thing, and that is grab Valkyr and go ape shit. So my Valkyr build is as follows. It's your basic tanky Eternal War build. This build I've gone against level 200s and she didn't give two fucks about them. So people say that Valkyr can't survive are dumbasses, and well, they just don't know what they're talking about. So yeah, this is gonna, yeah, they're gonna get the look at this. This is performance that you would, honestly, a lot of people would say, oh, you need a prime weapon in order to do that sort of thing. You need a powerful Zal in order to do that thing. I'm doing this with the Ripkas. Now, should there be a Kuva Ripka, I would be horrified of that because they don't need to do much to make this thing even stronger. If they boost its base critical chance and base status, it's over. Like, these things would become way better than the Vanka Prime. Now, some people say, oh, the Vanka Prime has, like, the higher combo counter and all that. That's true, but Does that really matter? Anyway, I'm not saying that this is the only way to build this weapon, but it's the way I build it. Now, for people that use it, I'm going to do Vermilion Storm, because some people really like this stance, but this combo right here just looks absolutely stupid to me. But it does get results. Your combo, it's your weapon, honestly. Do whatever you want. It really is up to you what stance you use. And yeah, of course, it obliterates. But to me, I just like Malicious Raptor. Now, I actually don't remember where I got these stances. I assume Malicious Raptor is the rarest here because I only have one spare one. And I have 10 Vermilion Storms for some reason. I couldn't tell you where they come from. I didn't bother to look that up. But anyway, let's go back to the Orbiter and show you what you need in order to make these. Okay, so first off, these are an MR5 weapon. You need 2 other weapons and a Forma, and 2 Tellurium. Now, Tellurium, just go to Uranus or the Kuva Fortress, and it drops there fairly reliably. But these things are slower than a lot of other claws in the game. There's not really that many claws. If we're ever able to make Zaw claws, that would be insane, first off. I would love that, but whatever. And also, I didn't highlight it, but if you notice when I was swinging these things, they have like a rev sound effect to them, and I don't know why I have them out right here. Little visual glitch, I guess. Anyway. That's the Ripkas. They don't play. These things are fantastic. And I just don't understand why I don't see them. Oh, they're not the Venka Prime. They're not this. They're not that. Get that out of your head. And if a weapon speaks to you, like this thing, when I looked at the stats, I was like, huh. You know, these stats look pretty good. You know, 15% status is more than enough. 20. These are good stats. Definitely good stats as well, like all that. Also, this is a 1 Forma build because this thing comes with 1 V polarity. A lot of low MR weapons do not come with any sort of polarities on them. I'm muting Ortis again. Yeah, it's very good. Now, of course, Primed Reach, annoying to get your hands on. Blood Rush, annoying to get your hands on, and Condition Overload are annoying to get your hands on. But remember, this is a build that you can take against basically any enemy in the game, and it's going to just destroy them. Even long survival runs. So, I really do enjoy these things. They are a lot of fun. And, you know, get your head out of the meta and try to break it. Try to use weapons that people don't use very much. And see what kind of powerhouses they actually are. Do you ever see anyone use the Ripkas? The answer is no. I don't know why. These things are fantastic. It's probably mostly because all the stances are good for claws. But it's also because these stats are very, very nice. They are very well balanced for just sheer power. Now, if we ever get Kuva Ripkas, I assume these are Grineer weapons. That'd be insane. I hope you found this video interesting, highlighting a weapon that I do not see at all. I have a few weapons in my arsenal that I don't ever see. Namely, like the Pharax Wraith, which I will talk about eventually. And the crossbow that I'm using, I don't ever see it. But all of these weapons are very good if you just put a little bit of effort into them and not just whore yourself out for ribbons. That being said, I assume this thing has a 5 out of 5 ribbon disposition, so that would be nuts. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, in Trilby, we trust.